it's like light when I start, and then I hit start, and then it's like all dim again. I might just have to do this in black and white so the lighting doesn't look as bad. And I know I'm just like always looking over here, but that's because I'm looking at myself in the tablet instead of looking in the camera. Because I think the cameras are there, yeah. Which, who cares? It's not like we're actually face to face and need to make eye contact with you. But I got this cup from the OAR concert. By the way, I just don't even have words for the OAR concert. Like, yeah, I teared up a few times too, and like it was just so amazing, so good. Yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about it because there's way too much to say about that everything. There's way too much to say about everything, anyways. There's like way too much to say, but like nothing to say at the same time. For instance, like, okay, on the way home, I had my grandma pick me up from work, and she's like telling me about these shootings that went on. And I'm just like, okay, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Because, like, I have such a different angle with shit. Like, I'm not just like, oh, news, there was a mass shooting, and, like, I'm, like, telling my friends about it. No, my thought is there was a mass shooting, and everybody pushing against gun control and, like, all the, like, pushing against, not wanted, not wanted, not wanting. It's creating all this resistance. This is why it's happening. This is why it's happening anyway. This is why it's happening altogether. Okay? It's not happening because guns are easy. They're more easy to access. No, you've got to tune in and start realizing things, people. Like, actually, no, you actually don't need to realize anything because everything in its own time. See, there I go. Like, just tell me to shut up when I'm talking about, like, stuff like that. Unless you're open to it and you know, if you already have that knowingness, why I point right here is because, like, third eye type stuff. But, like, all the resistance and pushing against the unwanted stuff just creates more of it, and people don't get that. And so it's frustrating for people like me to even listen to somebody telling me about shootings that are going on, or about somebody like, oh, we just found out Nancy in the family has cancer. Like, oh, I just have to, like, shut my mouth and just, like, it's so hard. Like, before I used to go off, like, I'd start talking about how I feel on the subject or my beliefs. And now I'm just like, oh, it's just so much easier to have the knowingness and to just be like, okay, Cassie, like, you have the knowingness. You don't need to convince anybody else. Everything in its own time, you know? Like, I knew this shit either before until I knew it. Like, I started studying in it. I'm open enough to receive it, and it makes sense. It all makes sense. You just have to think and open up a little bit and be honest with yourself. Really be honest. Take ownership. So I guess one could say, well, and somehow I created the dislocations or the stuff that's going on my shoulder. Absolutely, dude. Like, I absolutely did. Like, did I just, like, wake up one day and go, I want to create dislocations and a futuristic problem with my shoulder for 10 years? No. But think about the vibration I was in all those years. Think about it. Come on. I was super rebellious. I was fucking lashing out, punching people, throwing desks. Come on, it actually kind of makes sense why it would come out. Why it would come out so much during the whole course of my life. It's kind of like a karmic circle. You gotta think. You gotta use your freaking noggin, dude. And everything makes sense once you start to make sense of it. Everything and anything. Like, you will look at the weirdest thing ever and just start tripping out because you're like, dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the thing in the, like, think about it. One little shampoo bottle, one little thing on it created 3 YouTube videos just now. Literally. I mean, I already kind of had it revving up in my system, like the momentum going for the YouTube from the car ride home and her talking about the shootings. But I let it go and was like, I'm kind of tired tonight. I'm not going to make a YouTube. Then I seen that in the bathroom, and boom, here I go busting out like a half-hour freaking TED Talk, you know? Not close to a TED Talk, but it's just what I said. Anyways, actually, I'm getting tired, and I actually am going to go very soon, but, the reason I have so much to say all the time is because I've fucking come a long way, man. Like, people don't know. They don't get it. They just think I'm just this positive freaking person that somehow made it out of prison happily ever after and alive and well. Like, I somehow inherited something along the way. Like, it wasn't that serious. Like, no, dude. Like, talk to my parents, man. Or talk to some teachers at the school. Like, if you don't believe it from me, myself, look it up. There's somewhere in the system somewhere. It's in there. You know what I mean? Like, I was kicked out of every school, man. Like, I was freaking... Is this gonna stop on me? Maybe not. I don't know. I gotta upload these. Anyways, it's not something I need to go off and on about forever. Like, if you know me, your family, you know, I was a nut. And now I'm a nut, but in a better way. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I might be crazy, but, like, I'm just aware. And so I appear crazy to people in their unawareness of what's going on with everything and anything. And it's okay that they're unaware. They need to be. We need the contrast to create more desires. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, everything is working together all the time. Everything is always working out for me and you all the time. All the time. That's it. It's really that simple. It's that easy. Anyways, I'm going to go. I'm done. I feel it. I'm done. I'm good. There's going to be lots of surgery talks coming up. Surgery on the 7th. Lots of shoulder stuff. Lots of thoughts. Because I'm just going to be sitting here. So, if you're new to my channel, subscribe to help support my journey. Have something to look forward to coming up in the future-ish. That involves maybe a book. Memoir that I wrote while I was in prison called Success or Suicide. It's all written. I just got to edit the manuscript and publish it, but I don't have dates on it. I'm not giving out dates. I'm not doing any of that. I learned from that last time. So, stay tuned. I'm always rambling. I always got something to say. Post questions, man, or like the video or do something with it. I don't know. Subscribe if you're new. Tell me if you like me or you hate me. I like to know these things. Tell me what I need to work on. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. I want to know it all. Like, I'm good. Alright. Later. I'm super tired. Peace. Later. That's it.